box and whisker graphs. These graphs are used to show spread, and they quickly and simply show spread. And I'm going to run through a few examples and show you how to produce those from a raw set of data. So here's the first example. Now, to draw a box and whisker graph, what you need to do is first of all find the median. The median is the first thing you need to find. And if you look at this set of data, you will see that there are 15 numbers in it: 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. And the middle piece of data will be the 8s. Now, you don't want to spend time on calculating how you calculate the median if there was an even number, but if there's an odd number, that red number there, that 5, is the median or the middle number. Remember, the median is the middle number when the numbers are placed in order, and the lower quartile and the upper quartile are actually the median of the remaining numbers. Now, some methods you include the median in it in the calculation, and other methods you actually exclude the median. In this one, we're going to exclude the median, and we'll put that there, and you'll see that 3 is the lower quartile and that 7 is the upper quartile. And what this means is 1/4 of the numbers are above and below those two numbers. So in a sense, when you actually put those red, green and blue circles around it, it sort of divides up the data evenly anyway. So we're basically chopping the data up into 4. Now here's a scale that goes from 1 to 9, and what we're going to do is put the box and whisker graph on it, and we'll point out what various things are on that. If you have a look here, this 1 corresponds to the lowest number, and then that blue line there corresponds to where the lower quartile is. The red line corresponds to the median or the middle number, and the 7 corresponds to the upper quartile, and the 9 corresponds to the highest number. So that what you do, when you draw these solid lines for the median, the lower quartile and upper quartile, and then you turn that into a box, and these two lines represent the whiskers. So it shows spread, so that data there is relatively evenly spread. Let's have a look at another example. Here you need to find the same thing, find the lower quartile, the median and the upper quartile, and we still have 15 pieces of data in this. So let's just have a quick look. What you've got there is the 5, that's the median. You've got the lower quartile, which is given by the 4, and the upper quartile, and you can see again that that's a little bit spread out, that data. We draw a scale down the bottom that covers all of those numbers, and we put it in here. So the lowest number, 3, corresponds to the end of the whisker, the 4 to the first part of the box, the median 5 in the center there, and the 7 there. Now this shows very quickly that this data is actually more sort of less spread out, that actually the lower half is quite tightly packed between 3 and 5, and the upper half of the data is actually more spread out. Let's have another look at another graph. Just check that you can get these figures yourself. Here you've got the lower quartile, or the median, is given by 3, lower quartile by 2, and upper quartile by 4. And we put the same graph on, and what you will have here is a graph that is it's quite an evenly spread graph, but it is composed of lower numbers. So the quartiles are roughly the same sort of spread. I'll give you one more example, and we put the median there, the lower quartile and the upper quartile. Now this is the more interesting graph, because this one shows a sort of quite a different kind of spread. And what you see here is an upper whisker that is very spread out. In fact, the spread on this upper whisker, when you look here like that, is almost the spread of the bottom 75%. So the upper 25% here is as spread out as the bottom 25%, mainly caused by one number there, 9, which has caused that to spread out.